We traded in the traditional life to enjoy life on the road with the kids because you only live
Goodbye,
once.
home.
Join us on our adventures. Before we decided to go full-time RVing, we didn't really do a whole lot of homework on mail. And this can be a very challenging task to accomplish while you're out on the road. Um, I'm going to again share my desktop, and you can see some notes that I have on there because this is going to be another brief video since we're not actually out on the road RVing. But in the meantime, I'm trying to think of some things that we've encountered over the last 18 or so months, almost 2 years, that mail is something we're constantly dealing with, and it is changing. We're just changed the way we did it a couple months ago, so we're still getting used to the way we deal with our mail currently. But initially, when we hit the road, we decided to utilize a family member's uh, physical address to receive our mail, and that worked out great. The issues with that are it kind of puts a burden on the person that you're asking to um, handle your mail. Chances are that it's not too big of a deal, but depending on the person that you choose, it could, cause them extra things that they need to do when life is busy enough, and maybe they don't have the time to deal with your mail. And then once they have it, then what do you do with it? Do you do what we did? We had it all put into a shipping envelope, and we had it mailed to us. And then when we got it, we opened it up, and 99% of the stuff was junk. So really, it was a colossal waste of time. We did get some important pieces of mail that we were waiting for, but at the end of the day, it was a lot of work for our family, and it still costs money. So we did that for about a little over a year. And the other issue with that we encountered was the first address that was used, that property got sold. And then you have to worry about forwarding your mail to the second address, which was another piece of property. And then that property sold as well. So we decided that we were going to do the virtual mailbox route, and that's what we're doing right now. We ended up looking at a couple different options. There are some that I jotted down here up at the top. There are more out there, but these are some of the ones that we kind of looked at. um, Anytime mailbox, escapees, traveling mailbox, Dakota Post. There are a few more out there that you can use. We ultimately, I really liked escapees. There's pluses and minuses for each one, but we chose Anytime Mailbox because that one seemed to work the best for us. And the important thing about getting your mail forwarded to a professional mail service, such as Anytime Mailbox and the other ones listed, is you actually get a physical address, because sometimes a post office box just doesn't cut it. And being out on the road, we need that real street address. So that provides us a street address that we can use. And it's really simple the way this process works. We basically give that address to our family. So if they need to mail us something, they can mail it to that address. and then we'll get an email notification, and it'll have a picture of the piece of mail, and then we can decide if we want to have it opened and scanned, if we want it to get shredded, or I believe the other option is recycled. We have a certain allotment of scans that we can have. So, and it's a decent amount, but we try to do the best we can to find out if the piece of mail is something that we should open or if it's potentially not really important. So, if there's a question, then chances are we'll use the scan option and take a peek at it. And if we don't need it, we'll shred it. We were back home not too long ago, and I was able to go into the Anytime mailbox facility. People were really nice, and literally I walked up, told them my name and my box number, and they grabbed it and handed me the piece of mail that I had them saved for me when I got back. We're currently waiting for other important documents from the state, and some mail documents don't get forwarded. So if you're waiting on a a document from like a bank, or maybe a medical facility, or a local government such as the state, sometimes those don't get forwarded to an address. It's just not able to get forwarded for whatever reason. We ran into that problem a couple different times and learned that not all mail is subject to forwarding. There are some pieces of mail that just don't get forwarded. So we also used Amazon lockers. We used that when we were in Arizona. It was really helpful. So you get the code, and you go to the locker that you have them ship it to. You punch in the code, the door opens, you grab your package, and you leave. Super easy, very convenient, and Amazon offers that. We hold a New Hampshire driver's license, helps us get our vehicles registered, which is another challenge. We don't have traditional sticks and bricks. We're in the process of doing something, but technically we don't have a home, so to speak, in New Hampshire, and we're working on getting that done, so it'll make it a little bit easier for us, and we can actually have a structure there and have that as our main residence, so we can get our insurances paid, we can vote, and we can do all sorts of other things which you traditionally are able to do when you have your own home. So hopefully you take a peek at some of the stuff that I wrote. I didn't go over it all. I just went over briefly what we do and some of the options out there. If you Google it, you're going to find a ton of different options out there for mail. But again, for us, Anytime mailbox seemed to be the best option for us. It's not overly expensive, and so far so good. We're in the process now of getting a check that we've been waiting for, getting it forwarded to us so we can do a mobile deposit. And even though it just turned 2026, it's all new technology for us, but we're slowly starting to learn it. And I hope that you found some of this information useful, and I hope to share some more videos of things that might make your full-time RVing life a little bit easier.